Hello. Um, Chris Hanbury from SeriousSquash. Um, I guess the only employee slash owner. Anyways, I just wanted to do a quick post on my wristbands that I've designed. You can see I'm wearing one here. Looks good. Um, okay, so there's four different bands. Each one comes in a lot of different colors and different sizes. So I'll just kind of go through each one bit by bit and give you a brief explanation of why I decided to design these and what I think they will help you with when you play or train. Okay, so this first one, and this is one I'm wearing, is my favorite. It says, the first slogan here, if you can see it, says, "Right now is all that matters." I guess that'll be backwards, but yeah. Okay, so I think that's really important in squash. I think a lot of people think about what has happened in the last rally and they can't get over it and they have trouble refocusing. And again, people think maybe a little bit ahead of what may or may not happen. That happens as early as in the warm-up. So I think that, on the court and in life, that if we can just try to focus on right now, what I'm doing right this second, what you're doing right this second, watching this video, if we can just be focused on what we're doing right now and take care of that, then we're probably going to be more successful. Okay, and it sounds simple, but it's very challenging to do. Okay, so on the back side of this, there's another statement, and it says, 100% is the only way I play. Okay, and you can see the SeriousSquash logos on there as well. Okay, and I decided to put that statement on there just because I know that sometimes, we all mean well, we try our best, but sometimes we're just, a little fatigued from maybe mentally, physically, both. We didn't get a great sleep, whatever the case is. So just really trying to, have a little reminder constantly whenever you're training, you can look down and be like, okay, yeah, that's right. A little reminder about trying to push yourself and do the best you can that moment, that day. That's all you can really ever do, and it might not be your best, that you could do when you're 100%, but you just try to do the best you can with what you have at that moment. So I really like this wristband, and I hope you guys too. So there's a bunch of different colors. This one's black. There's a light blue, pink, white. There's a pink purpley. There's a few different ones. So you have to go check out the website to see those. And there's some in youth size as well, which is about 7 inches circumference. And this one is adult, and it's 8 inches. And you can see it's a little loose. That's how I like it. So I could fit the youth size on me, and it would be pretty snug. It would be kind of more like that. So the youth would fit me pretty snug. It wouldn't slide around as much. Yeah, so it depends how you want to wear them and how thick your wrist is. Okay, so next I want to go to this second band. Okay, and this one is a smaller band. It's only 1/2 inch, and this one was screen printed. The last one actually 3/4 inch, and it may be hard to see on the video, but they actually engrave the plastic or the silicone and fill it with ink. So these ones are a little bit more expensive, but I think they're worth it. They look really good. So these ones again are a little bit cheaper, a little bit smaller, and they just have screen printing on them. So very tiny SeriousSquash logo here, and on one side of it says "I want it more," okay, and on the other side says "I can and I will." All right, so again, focusing on positive thinking, believing in yourself, and just really trying to motivate you to push yourself to be your best and to give your best. And I think that also to have some confidence in some self-confidence, right? So I don't care about how good of a player you are. There's always a moment or an opponent or a situation match where we doubt ourselves, right? So I really think that staying positive, learning how to play in the present, and keeping it simple are really 3 of the keys, psychological keys for me for playing your best squash. So I don't actually have these other 2 samples here, but I do have 2 other wristbands that are coming soon in a bunch of different colors as well. So I'll just quickly tell you what they say and kind of why I picked that. So I did just say that keeping it simple, one of the important things. We tend to think a little bit too much sometimes. So I have another band here, and it says keep it simple, okay? And then it says stay positive. Oh, can't really see that, but stay positive, keep it simple, okay? And the SeriousSquash logo again. These are going to be more this style, okay? So they're going to be a 3/4 inch. I do have some in 3 different sizes as well. So there's going to be some adult 8-inch, 7-inch youth, a 6.3-inch for a child, okay? And yeah, so hopefully I'll have a few more options. And again, I like this one because it's staying simple, staying positive. If you can do that well, you're gonna play your best. I think that when we get into a match, we kind of have to already have practiced being able to make adjustments, and those have to be kind of instinctive, right? So I think that this is a good reminder about just, kind of keep your mind out of the way, like just do what you do. Maybe you have one tactical focus or objective for the match, and slightly adjusted depending on how it's going. But I think just if we can really keep it very simple when we're out there and stay positive, you're gonna do well. Okay, so again, this is a good reminder. The last one here, okay, it's a few different colors for this one. It's gonna be hard for you to read, I guess, but it says play smarter, not harder. Okay, so this is a little bit different than the other bands. The other bands are about trying to get the most out of you on that specific day. This one is about how a lot of people, and I've been there before too, is we've worked really hard for a number of years. We take our training seriously. We want to be the best player we can be. So sometimes we put too much pressure on ourselves, and we need to actually just relax, have fun. And I think that's why I decided to do that one. Sometimes trying harder is what gets us in trouble. And if we can just relax and just have fun, try our best, I think takes a bit of pressure off you, and you can surprisingly sometimes perform better when you're actually not trying as hard. And look what happens when you're near the end of a game or the end of a match and you're close to losing, and all of a sudden you stop trying so hard and you start playing so free, and your shots start, slotting in and get tighter, and your opponent feels some pressure, and you have no pressure anymore, right? Sometimes you just try too hard, and if that's something that affects you, then this is definitely a wristband that I think I would recommend. Okay, so these ones, so there's 3 different styles for the 3/4 inch ink engraved wristbands, and these are $7.99 Canadian. And then these ones here, the smaller ones, so you can see the difference in the width. So these are a 1/2 inch, and I want it more. So these ones are $5.99. And then shipping is going to be pretty affordable as well. So I think it's up to 3 wristbands I can fit in kind of a small envelope with some wrapping or whatever, and it'll just be a few bucks depending if you're within Canada, the US, in the world, but you can check that out online. And yeah, I really think that these products can help kind of get the most out of your training and keep you in the right mindset for your practices, your competitions. And yeah, I think there's something for everybody. So I hope you guys enjoy them, and yeah, so let me know what you think, and that's it.